Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a free Steam title that you can pick up right now. And on top of that, we do have some really good historic low Steam game deals to go over, so we'll get to that at the end of this video. Really, we'll spend most of the video going over the historic low deals because there's a lot of good stuff. The free game that is available right now is Untrusted. Untrusted is an online multiplayer 10 to 16 player hacking social deduction game. As a hacker, hack your target. As an undercover agent, disrupt the operation, follow your objective, or kill everyone. The choice is yours. Game's had a pretty positive reception with it being free, and yeah, has been received fairly well. Like I said, inspired by the werewolf mafia genre and similar games, Untrusted is a complicated game that requires an inch deep but a mile wide knowledge of the game to start enjoying it fully. Expect to be confused, lied to, and surprised from the very first moment you open the tutorial. Join our friendly community and never be afraid to ask for help. Hacking themed game focus on social interactions. Hack into computers and analyze their log to find out who's telling the truth. Keep your personal log and cross-reference data. An amazing friendly community ready to welcome you is noted. Multiple winning conditions for both factions, 2 factions, and many neutral classes. 27 unique classes, more than 100 unique skills. Unlock avatars and badges as you win as well. That is available free, and it will be free until February the 1st. Add it to your library, and it's yours to own forever as always, so check that out. Alright, moving on from that, we've got Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. That is available, 60% off for $19.99. Now, I played Rogue Trader. This is an RPG that has a ton of depth to it. It has a ton of nuance. It has a ton of dialogue to it. I'm not big into the Warhammer universe and understanding everything that's going on across all the games and the totality of the universe, but this game has so much depth and branching paths, optional content, and like I said, a ton of dialogue. It is very much a classic RPG, but it's a game that will take you a significant amount of time to finish. And by the way, what you want to get is the Darkest Grim Dark bundle. That's 71% off for $19.78, and that includes Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader and Darkest Dungeon. You know, I don't know what's up with that bundle as far as doing that bundle, but Darkest Dungeon also at a historic low price point of $1.99. We'll get to that separately in a second, but if you want 40k Rogue Trader as well, $19.78 on that with Darkest Dungeon. So, yeah, it's an RPG with a ton of depth to it. I don't think it's going to be for everyone, but the people that do get into it, I think will be incredibly immersed into it. There's also a ton of DLC available as well, so keep that in mind. There's quite a lot, and the Voidfarer edition is $70, so yeah, there you go with that. All right, moving on from that, like I said, Darkest Dungeon is 92% off for $1.99, which I would say is a really good deal. A challenging gothic roguelike turn-based RPG about psychological stresses of adventuring, recruit, train, and lead a team of flawed heroes against unimaginable horror, stress, disease, and the ever-enroaching dark. Can you keep your heroes together when all hope is lost? Like I said, very positive reception, 55,000 reviews, 90% positive, and an 80 on Metacritic as well. So, you know, it's one of those games that I feel like people gravitate to quite often, and if you like that darker aesthetic, you'll enjoy it. I wasn't crazy about some of the mechanics in this game, but yeah, for $1.99, I think it's a pretty good pickup if you're into your RPGs. Alright, moving on from that, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, gotta give a mention to this again, $3.19 on this, but the Jedi bundle is 89% off for $10.42. Jedi Survivor is heavily discounted as well. If you know me, you know how I feel about these games. I have no care in the world, really, for Star Wars. I've watched a few of the movies. I think they're fine. But Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor are great games. Fallen Order is a really, really good introduction to Cal and the beginning of his story. And then Jedi Survivor, I thought, was an incredible sequel that was even better than Jedi Fallen Order. However, from a performance standpoint, it was an absolute disaster. So, you know, it is what it is as far as that's concerned. It has gotten much, much better, so bear that in mind. But still not perfect, but the recent reception on Steam has been mostly positive, 77% positive. But literally, you guys, when this game came out, I was running an RTX 3080 at the time, and I'm not kidding you when I say that the game was regularly dipping to like 14 frames per second. It was heinous how poorly optimized this game was. Like, people can talk about the console version of the game. I played the game on PS5, and it was never as bad as what my launch PC experience was, and obviously I didn't play them like right next to each other as far as, you know, at the same time that I was playing the PC version, I was playing the console version, but, you know, there's updates and things like that, but Dude, that initial PC experience was so bad, but I still beat this game. I beat this game while dipping to 14 frames per second because the game was literally that good. I even, like, a couple months after the release of this game, the ROG Ally had come out, and I played through the game on the ROG Ally as well. Like, ultra low setting. Bro, I love this game. I literally love Jedi Survivor so much. It was my game of the year of 2023 outside of the atrocious performance. Like, I ended up, you know, if I really look back, Jedi Survivor's probably disqualified from the absolute abomination performance, but nonetheless, in terms of the content and the quality of the game outside of the performance, it's so good. And yeah, for $8 and change, a great deal. The bundle for $10.42 is great. If you just want to pick up Fallen Order for now, $3.19 on that is really good as well. I'll give a shout out to Immortals of Aveum again as well, 93% off for $4.19. This game has a lot of issues from a narrative and voice acting standpoint. It has some of the worst characters I've ever seen in a video game. They are unlikable. They're just trashed here. The story is trashed here, the voice acting is trashed here, the characters are trashed here. However, the gameplay in Immortals of Aveum is a lot of fun. It's a lot of flashiness, adventure, action, magic gameplay, really action-oriented magic gameplay. I thought the visuals were great. It's, again, incredibly flashy. Some of the puzzles were well done, and I had a good time with this game, albeit, you know, at a certain point, or even right off the bat, if you want to mute the story and mute the game, you know, the sound design isn't bad, but the voice acting is literally so terrible that, yeah, it's just awful in that regard. But for the gameplay, I think $4.19 is a good buy on that, so check that out. Pretty good deal there. And then we do have Remnant from the Ashes and Remnant 2, both discounted. Remnant from the Ashes is $5.99. The Complete Edition is $10.77, and then Remnant 2 is $12.49. Deluxe Edition is $14.99. Ultimate Edition is the one that gets you the DLC. That's $17.49. I didn't get super into Remnant like that, but I have friends that are super into it. One of my boys in particular loves Remnant and just really enjoys it as another Souls-like title. Has an interesting twist in it. Third-person action game with some magical abilities as well. $5.99 for the first game. Again, $12.49 for the sequel, but $17.49 if you do want the DLC to the sequel, which I would probably get that. Expeditions Viking, a throwback here. I remember this game when it came out on the PS3. A small band of Norse warriors land on the shore of England. History may have forgotten their names, but their actions live on as the chieftain of your clan. Let ambition guide you in a party-based RPG. Expeditions of Viking. How will history remember you? 1,890 reviews, 82% positive there. And then lastly, the action title Nocturnal is 90% off for $1.69. I think this is a really good price for a game with a great visual style. Carve your way with fire and steel to find out what secrets lie beyond the mist in an intense 2-hour-long action platformer. So bear in mind, fairly short game, but an 81 on Metacritic. Repel a dynamically generated mist that reacts to the flames of your sword. Carry your flames across Neuron. Your blade can also ignite the environment, defeat enemies, and explore the environment to collect ash, which can be offered to Phoenix statues, and explore a compact island offering a streamlined experience centered around a singular concept. Again, game length around 2 to 3 hours. $1.69 for Nocturnal. But that is going to do it for me. Again, get Untrusted available free right now. And then you've also got some great Steam game deals, historic low deals on those. Some good stuff across the board. Links to everything, as always, will be in the description box below. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.